Her fiance cheated on her on the engagement day. And did somebody lace your weed? Because did you forget we're back with another video? Okay, so that's what we're about to get into. Cheating. I just want to say this: cheating is different for men and women. I mean, sometimes they both cheat for the same reasons, but it's a bit different. There's a statistic out there saying married men that cheat are still around the same amount of happiness, the same amount of relationship satisfaction as men that don't cheat. It's still the same. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we're going to get more into the psychology of all of that. Oh, my bad, fam. Ah.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, welcome in.
Okay. Hi.
Hello, beauty. Welcome in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold
I
on.
guess.
Let me ask you this first. Do you consent to be
She
on a
don't
live
be
on
playing about
both
that.
platforms?
Miss Ashley.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess I needed some advice. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't make a mistake or I didn't lose my chance. Maybe not. I'm not trying to think it's my only chance at getting married.
Oh, you're getting married, Victoria.
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, that can be rough, especially when women get older. I'm getting older. I just turned 22. Ha ha ha. I just turned 22, so it's like if I date somebody now and like if it doesn't work when I'm 25, it's like I still somewhat have time. But if I'm like 32 and like this is like the relationship I'm in, I'm probably gonna be more likely to settle because it's like okay, it's true. Women be on a clock. You feel me? When it comes to having kids, like if you don't want to have kids, I feel like women are kind of like the same as men. You can probably get married whenever, like who cares? But when it comes to having kids and starting that family, women are definitely on a clock. So it's like when you get older, this is pressure to stay in. Even she's even considering like, should I have just settled and like stuck it out with this dude even though he cheated?
I don't even know where to start. But I'm trying to. It didn't work out where. Is it okay if I share or can
Yeah,
I just?
let me ask you, is it okay if you share? This is a public platform,
Yes.
so that's up to you. Okay.
Yeah. It didn't. We were long distance for a while, but the goal was that we move in together by next year. But it was going to be marriage early next year, and he had met my dad, asked for blessings, and everything. But it didn't work out because I found out that about 2 months ago that he had reached out to his someone from his past,
Oh
and
my
they
gosh.
had communications. For me, trust was broken, even though it wasn't physical. It was
And that's worse because he reached out. He reached out. Jeez.
hard for me to just go on. Like
But what type of communication? What do you mean? He reached out to, oh, like, hey, I miss you.
I that part I don't know because he deleted the messages. He said it
Oh,
was one section,
Oh,
but the fact that it was deleted made me
it's telling.
already have doubts.
mm-hmm.
He had apologized and was tried to make things work and everything. Although like it was hard for me too, but I was there's love, families are involved. Marriage is on the line. I was willing to, even though it was hard for me, and I would get like very reactive whenever I got triggered within that time frame. So eventually, I think there was one moment where I spiraled and I was very disrespectful, and I think that for him was like, I don't think you were ever going to get through this. So, families got involved. His family thought that it just shows that I'm not going to be able to handle like conflicts when it come up in marriages. But anyway, after everything, it was just like best to just break off. How it's already like
That's a very important thing for a lot of people to understand. To have a healthy relationship with somebody, you can't hold on or you can't like keep on holding something against them. You can't do that. It's gonna be unhealthy because you're always gonna be mad at it. There's gonna be something that triggers you, something, and you're gonna be starting. Y'all can be having a good time. You get triggered. You bringing it up, and then y'all beefing now. And that's not just for romantics. With anybody, somebody did you dirty, but you still want to continue having a bond and a relationship with them. You have to get over it. If not, you guys are just gonna stay stuck in a place. Like the relationship, the bond, it's never gonna grow. It's always gonna stay stuck in that place because you still upset, and it's like rightfully so. You still upset, but if you still gonna be upset like that, walk away or at least distance. People be acting like you don't have to completely cut somebody off. Like if you feel like you're really done with this person, by all means, by all means. If you know me, by all means. But distance helps a lot. Distance helps a lot, and it can help mend a relationship because it allows you the space to heal yourself and allows them the space to reflect on their actions. So that'd be the best case.
For me, even if on wedding day I wouldn't feel so confident, and that for me was a big thing. But now it's trying to move on, trying to kind of see how to get like how do you move on, because it's so hard. Feels like everywhere I'm seeing like people getting engaged, I'm noticing people's rings, and it's just kind of like how do you process all that, like how do
Look,
you move on?
Victoria, if you did it once, you can do it twice. Okay. If you got engaged once, you can get engaged again. And like you said, you saw what you saw. He deleted the messages, and it just it didn't work out. C'est la vie. We have to move on now.
Hmm.
And how old are you?
25.
Okay, girl, you have time.
Oh, girl,
There's so much.
please, girl, please. She looked kind of older though. I thought she was like in her early 30s. Cause the little example I just gave y'all, like I'm 22, I could date somebody, it don't work out. I'm 25. There's still time. There's still time. Like you heal. Let's say you heal by 27, you start dating somebody again, and you marry by 30. Boom. Or even some things happen quicker. Like you meet somebody 3 months, you're engaged. It happens.
Pressure, I feel
Yeah.
like, and I'm already trying to, because I don't want to disappoint my family, so I'm trying to date again, um, and by next year at least get married.
Yeah.
That's my focus.
And was he 25 as well, or a little bit older?
He's 30.
Okay, young. Okay. 25. Yeah. You guys were both young. Yeah. So that's why yeah. I think, I'm not going to say all men. I'm not going to say all men. But I
Mm-hmm.
think men get scared when it's time, although they love you, they're putting a ring on your finger. It
Mm-hmm.
gets scary, like, wow, I'm really going to be with one person for the rest of my life.
Yep.
Nothing else. And then that pressure creates, for some of them, not all of them, they feel
Yeah,
like, man,
not
I got to
all.
run out and test the water. I just got to see if I still go. No, no, the pressure of being held down.
Mm-hmm.
So you made your decision, you trust yourself, you trust your decision.
And I can understand somebody feeling like that, but there's a respect factor behind all of that too. You could have communicated that, been open about it instead of doing all of this. You feel me? And it's just like your desire to test the waters outweighed your desire to respect your partner, and that is a problem. That is a problem. That goes for, I'm not even talking to anybody specifically, like just like for anybody. Like your desire to step out, to test the waters, to do whatever you wanted outweigh your desire to please your partner. And it's just like, what does that really say about your love for them and your selfish needs and what you're willing to do for your selfish needs? You were willing to hurt somebody that you love for your selfish needs.
Like you said, that's not for you. That's not something you can handle. So it's time to move on.
Point blank, period.
Okay.
Point in the blank.
Okay, baby girl, you're beautiful. So I don't think it will be an issue. But I will tell you this, no man is going to be perfect. I want you to keep that in mind. I'm not saying there isn't a guy who won't or da da da, but no one is perfect. So please
So
keep
should I
on.
have forgiven him then and given it a chance?
I can't make that decision for you. I can't
Mm-hmm.
make that decision for you. Like I don't know. I don't know what that situation was. I don't know. I don't know if everything on that list, let's say from 1 through 20, and let's say he missed 17, number 17 and number 14. 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 Was it that? He just missed one thing, one box off the list of 20 things. Or did he check off all the 20 things and just leave one box? I'm just asking.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think he checked off most of it, in the sense where, he's a romantic guy, he has great career, very family oriented, from, my country.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, very intelligent and such. So I saw like, okay, this is someone I can build with. Um, but when it came to like communication or that whole like empathy or humility, I feel like, of course, it's hard to expect a man to be humble, but I think that's something that I noticed within a lot of things I noticed within conflict that showed up. It was a learning experience. I just don't.
A part of you
I was,
feels like what I'm hearing you say that you're not saying is you feel like you can't find somebody else. There's a part of you that regrets like, damn, am I gonna find another guy like him who wants to marry me? That's what I'm hearing you not saying to me right now. That
I
is
think
worrying.
even the ones that are interested, they're not him. I don't want to like
I mean, there's nothing wrong if you feel that way. I think that's a perfectly normal feeling, especially if you invested a lot of time into a person. It's just like, dang, is it gonna happen again? And then if you see the people around you, like people in public or even within your close friends or whatever, they all like having in a relationship or getting engaged or married, it's just like, oh my gosh, like, am I gonna be the like those doubts, that being scared? I think that's very normal. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's wrong if you keep on entertaining it, you start believing it, and you're not leaning on God anymore, because if you know what you ask, you shall receive. You feel me? So it's just like lean on God. Trust that it'll happen. Trust this is a part of the process so you can meet your one. You feel me? It like I said, it takes a minute to have an unshaken, undoubtable trust in that. But once you get there, you know what I mean.
be making a mistake that he is my person and I'm letting him go because like I don't want it to be where I'm making a big deal out of something that could be workable.
But here's the thing, and I'm gonna say this because I know some girls or some women turn a blind eye to a man cheating if he's doing all the things. I'm saying some women, not all, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not built that way, even if you decide to take him back, if you're not built that way, it's always gonna be something. You're always gonna be holding your breath in a relationship. What you doing? Where you going? Calling him. His phone goes off. Y'all sitting in the bed. Now you like this. Who's that? What's going on? If you're not that girl who can handle it, is what I'm saying. If you're not built for that, then I'd say don't go back.
Yeah, dang, yeah, that's true. Some females are built different. They can handle that. They can handle that. It's the best females that can handle that are the ones who are like in a relationship for transactional reasons. But other females who genuinely love the dude, like, yeah, there's girls that can handle that. It's just like the whole mentality, or like a man's gonna be a man, or even if I leave this man, like the next one's probably just gonna cheat anyway. So I might as well stick it out with the one that I'm with. Like, yes, that is a mentality, and if you're choosing to embark that mentality, you have to also be able to. You can't let everything affect you too, because like I said, how y'all even gonna move forward if you're gonna be bothered by everything? And then at that point, just find somebody else. You feel me? But yeah, you gotta be built different.
That's how I want you to think about it. If I'm not built for this, I don't know that I want to sign up for it. However, if I decide to sign up for it, I cannot bring it up. I can't argue with him. I can't ask him, is he going to do this again? I have to let.
It's true. You have to treat it like it's a mistake. Oh, he made a mistake. He apologized. We move forward. Even though it's a big mistake, that's what needs to happen. Like, same thing if he breaks a vase in the house. He broke the vase. He cleaned it up. He apologized. Y'all move forward. But if you're gonna keep every other day, every week, you're gonna bring up, man, I can't believe you broke that vase, bro. You broke the vase. Like, oh my gosh, like I feel like this because you broke the vase. Da, da, da. Then it's like you keep on reminding him on the mistake that he did. And I get it, you're hurt though. So like rightfully so, you're triggered, you're hurt, you want to keep on reminding him. But it's like, what place are y'all gonna be for real, for real? If that's gonna be the dynamic of the relationship. He did something, you can't get over it, and you're bringing it up all the time. Like it's crazy because it's like, yeah, he really did something to hurt you, but if you want to stick it out, it just can't be that way. And like, it's so crazy saying that out loud. Like, oh my gosh, me, because I don't like to invalidate anybody. It's just like you kind of have to feel how you feel, but like in silence almost. It's ridiculous.
It just go. So those are things you have to think about.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you're 25, not 35, not 45. You're beautiful. If you decide to really, if you want to find someone and find something better, you have to get proactive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk to people, but it's so hard to move on. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but hard to move on from what? What is it hard to move on from?
When it was good, it was good.
Okay. Okay. Well, the thing is, at the end of the day, it was your choice, right? Because he didn't say, baby, leave me.
Yeah.
So you decided, hey, this is not for me. I don't want to sign up for this. Let me move on. Again, despite what anyone is saying in the chat, you can ignore all these 1,700 people here and say to yourself, if I did, you have two options. If I decide to go back, am I the type of woman or girl who can turn a blind eye? Am I not going to bother him about this again? If this happens again, will this be a problem? Let's say everything's going good for a year and then this happens again. Will it bother me? Will I spiral? Will I get depressed? Right? Or option number two, I just don't go back. Say la vie, it is what it is. And I try to get back out there. So the choice is yours.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
100%.
doll.
100%.
Yeah, and if he Victoria, you're a beautiful girl, okay? Face, dimple, everything. But my thought is too, okay, Victoria, if he's doing this at 30, you got from 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, around 95, okay? When the black back is blown out, okay? And it says this little peewee is not working that much. I'm just gonna go there. Then maybe. But you got a long way before stuff is out of motion. It ain't functioning no more, child. 30 to 40. 40 to 50. Young man.
Oh
That's
my
what I want y'all to think
gosh.
about. If again, there's some girls who are okay. There's some women who are okay with
They
it.
built for that.
Thank you, Tanaka.
They built
If
for
you're
that.
okay with cheating, by all means. If you're not gonna be like, oh, what are you doing? Where you at? You don't care, right? Some people don't care. But if you're not that type of girl, if that's unacceptable, if you're gonna lose sleep and lose hair at night, do not go back. It's not worth your peace of mind at that point.
That's true. That's
It's
a
the peace
fact.
of mind thing. That's what I think it'll be.
That's a fact. That's a fact. If you're not built for it, like if you one of the girls that okay with it, by all means go ahead. But if you know you don't want that life, don't stay in that
Yeah,
life.
most men are going to cheat. I don't care. Most men are. Most men are. When presented with the opportunity enough, they will. That's how I see it.
It's sad. Even men of God. I feel like if you get with a man of God, it's less likely, but that it's not even guaranteed too. Like I'm not saying all men cheat at all. I don't even think I could say most. I feel like most probably resist it. I feel like most men probably try to resist it, but nah, I wouldn't even say most men try to resist it, but I wouldn't say most men cheat. If anything, yeah, most men resist the desire to cheat. That's what I'm trying to say. They probably won't follow through, but I feel like a desire still might somewhat be there. Because there's a difference. There's men who full blown do it, and then there's men like they want to, but they really loyal to their girls and God. That's what I'm saying. If you got a man who's a man of God, even if he wants to cheat, he probably won't. Not even because of you. Probably because you know what? I don't want to sin against God. So it's like there's two people he not trying to disappoint. But if you're not with a man who's not a man of God, it's kind of like it's just you then at that point. And I'm not saying even that man would cheat, but I'm just saying like if you're with a man of God, I just feel like it's less likely. Like with a true man of God, not a man who just says I believe in God, like a dude that actually wants to obey God.
When presented with the opportunity enough, they will. And that doesn't mean they don't love you. And I'm not saying all, but I said most.
Yeah, that don't mean they don't
If
love you neither. It's
presented with the
crazy.
right opportunity, no one's there, look left, look right. And it could be quick and he could turn around and zip and unzip and go back by his business.
And women cheat too. Like I'm not gonna like just bash one side or like just talk on one side. Like women do cheat as well. Probably as often as men. I don't know. I don't know. There's like a reporting statistic or whatever. And I don't know what men cheat is. It's more so there's no feelings. Like I don't know. I'm not a man. Like I want to like talk to a man to really like get the psychology behind this. I'm not a man, so it's just like I can sit here and say, oh, this, that, and the third, talk about statistics and stuff, but I'm not an actual dude. I don't know what's going on biologically on why they do it so much or why there's such a desire to do it. But I feel like as a female, I can say like if a female is gonna cheat, well, if it's a transactional relationship, there's no love in it, so it's just like for emotional reasons they're gonna step, or emotional reasons in general, like feeling another dude, probably got a crush on him or whatever. You lacking in some area, she might be on go. She might be on go. You know what I mean? And some women are like men, no emotions at all. There's women out here like they don't need to have emotions to have sex, at all. See you, you look good. Let's get down. My man not doing it how he used to. Let's do it. You know. So like, I'm not gonna sit here and say men and women have completely different mentalities. I think there's some places where they both overlap, but this is not for like all men and women though. But women is more so emotional. Like that statistic I had said earlier. Like married men that cheat and don't cheat, they still are like around the same amount of happiness. I think it was like a 3% difference. It's crazy, but women, it was like an over 30% difference on the happiness scale. Like married women that don't cheat are like 30% happier than women who do cheat. But with men, it's only a 3%. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I don't know why saying this is really is like like blowing my spirit right now. Like it's ridiculous.
Child, at the end, he don't love her, but if he could look left, right, and no one's around, the coast is clear. Right. They said zip it unzip. Yeah, clear. You have to make the choice. What do I want? What's important to me? You know? If I am with a man, he has to do X, Y, and Z. And I know a lot of y'all say, oh, well, as long as he has money. No, I don't want to hear that. I keep saying as long as he has money. But if I tell y'all to lose weight and put a little makeup on, y'all in the uproar. Thank you, Javon. Y'all can't even handle that. Lose weight and put on a little makeup. And y'all yelling at me. So I know y'all can't handle no, oh, he got money and let him cheat. Bye, you're lying. You're
Dang.
lying. You're lying. You're too emotional.
Nah, cause if you want love, you not going for that. Like respectfully, like if you don't care about love, you really just care about the money. You probably go for that. But if you genuinely want to love this man, you're not going for that. How? How? Like let's be so for real. Or unless you're settling, just say you're settling at that point.
You're lying. I don't believe you.
I feel like I believe you, but
Okay,
you just
ready to go
settling.
off at four people in the comments. You're not ready. Yeah, a man is only as faithful as his options. Right. Keep them right. And
Ah! A comedian said that. I think it was Chris Rock. I think Chris Rock said that. No, that's true. That's true. I could probably say the same thing for females. Like, because there's like this problem, like females, if they meet a dude with a higher status, you're gonna leave or whatever. Um, that's one thing I do preach a lot. I preach this a lot. If they never been in that position before, nobody truly knows what they're gonna do. It's true. That goes for everybody in any position. If they never been in that position before, they can say they will never do this, never do that. If they never been in the position, you don't know what they're gonna do. So if a female never been in a position where like so many dudes like them, like let's say you were like the only dude that liked her back, and so she with you. But let's say like 2 years later she glow up and like she got a lot of dudes hitting her line. You see? You might think she not gonna do nothing, but she never been in that position before. So you don't know if she gonna be on go. You feel me? So it's like, and same things with dude. Like a dude can be like a two or whatever, he get one girl likes him back, like he start getting money, he start looking better, going to the gym. He like a lot of females hitting his line. You don't know what he might sound loyal, but you don't have any options though. So yeah, it's so easy to say you're loyal, you never cheat, and nobody's banging your shit. Simple. But anyway, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all next time.